quite a thing to get through. Look at the ball. Oh, and there they go. 1, 2, there's 3 or 4. One getting by on the outside. I think that was Scott Johnson. He narrowly missed it. But there is Brock Glover taking the lead in that crash on the very first turn of this moto. But Brock Glover, quite a break. Remember, he finished second in the first moto or heat here. A victory here would give him a chance at the overall championship. But close behind him still, the man who won the first one, Haken Carlsbad.
Haken Carlsbad, who's coming along right here behind him. Oh, Glover goes down.
Yep, the leader down, up very quickly, but Carlsbad did go past him, and Alan King, number 30, is closing in on him. King in third place, as he was for most of the last moto.
Oh, that was extraordinary. Glover, I must say, recovered with incredible speed from that, and it says something about motocross, Jim, too.
Being 6 feet 1 inches tall, and you don't see that very often in motocross. Almost all of these men are 5'7", 5'8", right in that area. Built and of the height very much of good soccer players.
Yeah, you know, seeing Carlsbad.
Southern Europeans, you refer principally, I would think, to the Belgians.
Oh, absolutely. Certainly Andre Malherbe with 2 consecutive world championships defines that situation.
And before him, Roger DeCoster. Look at this. Here is the man taking the lead. Brock Glover taking the lead from the great Swede, Super Swede they call him, Haken Carlsbad. And when you do that, what happens? Well, it's then decided on total time for each rider, really by the time differential in effect.
Yeah, you know what that makes me think of? Do you remember back to Carlsbad's very slow finish in that first moto?
Again, remember, should he win this moto and should Carlsbad remain in second place, the time differential between them with the 2 heats combined will be what determines the overall winner of the United States Grand Prix. Now, there is Carlsbad, however, at the moment being pressed and pressed hard by Alan King of the United States. Stages of the U.S. Grand Prix at Carlsbad, California. In the lead still and just delighting his home fans is Brock Glover of San Diego, California. Not far from home here, and with a good solid lead in the twist, must pass King if he's going to win the overall championship, or even have a shot at it. Back to the lead again, a big, tall, 6 feet 1 inch Brock Glover.
Look and try to decide where his weakest point was. He's obviously making a bid here.
Sure is, and down the hill. Got it. On that little bobble, there goes Alan King off to the side, and just that momentary pause could cost him a second place in this race.
Oh yeah, that was a magnificent move by Haken Carlsbad.
So, it's Haken Carlsbad now setting out in pursuit of Brock Glover.
And do you notice something, Jim? The crowd has stopped there in
this order. What they have to do, remember, is add up the total time for Glover and for Carlsbad in the 2 heats. Whoever took the least time to cover the 2 heats will be declared the winner of the U.S. Grand Prix. But it isn't on this final lap, rather than taking it easy and playing it safe, because it's going to be on total time for the 2 motos between him and Haken Carlsbad of Sweden. It's kind of a tough situation, isn't it, Sam?
Well, it is, and they only get their lap signals, of course, once a lap, which means once every 2 minutes. So there could be major developments in that. Can't hide a thing.
And there are no relief pitchers in this ballgame. On your own, right to the checkered flag, and there it was for Brock Glover of San Diego, California.